So did I like Barcelona when I visited there for the first time? Or is it overrated? If it's your first time visiting there too, keep watching my video as I share what you should know if you decide to go. First, you gotta decide when to visit. During the summer, it might be extremely hot and very touristy. I recommend going off season, such as September or October. Far less crowds, but unfortunately might get rainy. Also, some places are closed on Sundays. Then you gotta decide where to stay. Don't stay in Gothic Quarter. It's touristy and frankly stinky. It's still worth a visit though, but I'll talk about it a little later. After doing some research, we've decided on Hotel Pratique. It's a great value for your money. They offer free filtered water, free coffee, and even breakfast in the morning. This beautiful hotel has a lot of indoor and outdoor areas to enjoy, or work if you need to. Barcelona is Spain's second largest city and Europe's most visited touristy places. To visit some of the popular landmarks, it's better to buy tickets in advance as they get sold out. Specifically, if you'd like to go inside Sagrada Familia, you must reserve ahead of time. Even in the off-season, it's very popular, but it's magnificent and I recommend stopping by. One of the must-see things is Gaudi Architecture. Here are some of my favorite places I recommend visiting. There are two stunning houses, Casa Mila and Casa Batillo. But at €30 per person, it gets pricey to visit both, especially if you're on a budget. So I chose Casa Mila. It has so much to offer inside, including the Instagrammable rooftop. Let's take a moment to enjoy it. On this tour, you'll learn Casa Mila was completed in 1912 as an apartment building, and imagine what it was like to live there. If you'd still like to visit Casa Batillo, I recommend going at night. I hear the night tours are really good. For this next spot, you decide if it's overrated. Mercat dels Encants is one of Europe's oldest flea markets, dating back to 14th century. Yes, they actually sold used items back then too. This market is huge and has everything you might want, but you have to know and speak Spanish to get a fair price. Otherwise, prepare to pay whatever the seller wants. Now let's talk about visiting Gothic Quarter. Medieval narrow streets are filled with shops, restaurants, and bars, as well as a lot of street art. There are tiny street sweepers that are keeping the streets free of trash, but unfortunately the smell of urine remains. But like I said earlier, this historic area is still worth your visit as you walk around and experience what it has to offer. I've talked about things I've enjoyed. Here are some other things I didn't care much about. Rambla Street. It's extremely busy and has a bad reputation for pickpocketing, so I had to always watch my back. It's not very relaxing of a vacation if you have to be on high alert at all times, so I didn't like that. I found the food to be underwhelming. The lack of fresh fruits and veggies on menus were noticeable, except for fresh orange juice. The real stars were cured meats and pastries, so I suggest you try those. Anytime there are any large festivities happening, a huge part of the city gets inaccessible. So if you need to get to the airport or just to move around, you will find it really hard to do. I recommend checking for any big celebrations that may be planned in the city before planning your trip. I must say, I wasn't too impressed with Barcelona, but it's still worth a visit for the Gaudi architecture and for its close proximity to Lisbon, Portugal. By the way, check out my guide to Lisbon in my video to help you plan your next trip. This was City on a Dime, and I hope to see you in the next one. My Lisbon, Portugal video. No.